Guess in one of my suits.
You sewed it. You had your little sticky tabs.
It's a Ralph Lauren suit, and it had my name in it, which I didn't know. Oh. And so she figured it out.
To many, people who deliver breaking news with their signature calm and composed presence are neither rich nor poor, but somewhere in the middle. However, Anderson Cooper is one journalist who has broken free from the norm. Not only is he rich, but he also lives a life of luxury that makes his peers jealous. In this video, we will examine Anderson's lifestyle and how he became so wealthy, his personal style and luxurious tastes. One thing that has always distinguished Anderson Cooper from other journalists is his sharp dressing sense. He is widely recognized for his polished appearance and refined sense of style. Whether delivering the news on Anderson Cooper's 360 degree or attending high-profile events, he maintains an effortlessly sophisticated look that perfectly aligns with his quiet, luxurious lifestyle. From fashion and travel to health and fitness, every aspect of his style speaks elegance, discipline, and attention to detail. If you have seen or watched Anderson Cooper closely enough, you know his wardrobe is a masterclass in cool luxury. Unlike some media personalities, Anderson keeps things classic and refined. His signature look consists of tailored suits, crisp dress shirts, and slim ties, often in neutral tones like navy, black, and gray. And his suits? They are perfectly fitted to enhance his smooth, professional image on camera. His love for high-end yet modest designer brands is well known. According to GQ, Anderson often wears suits from Ralph Lauren, Giorgio Armani, Tom Ford, and other brands with elegance and timeless style. Off the air, he prefers a more relaxed yet still polished look. This has been established as he has often been spotted in well-fitted jeans, cashmere sweaters, and designer sneakers. His everyday wardrobe shows a balance between sophistication and comfort. Interestingly, Anderson has been open about his practical approach to fashion. In an interview with the New York Times, he admitted, "I own multiple versions of the same outfit to simplify my daily routine." Now, despite his vast wealth, Anderson Cooper is not one to flaunt luxury sports cars or extravagant vehicles. Unlike many celebrities who show off their collections of Ferraris and Lamborghinis, Anderson's taste in cars leans toward practicality and non-flashy luxury. He has been seen driving a Range Rover, a popular choice among high-profile figures who appreciate comfort, safety, and style. Regarding travel, Anderson Cooper enjoys the best of both worlds. As a journalist who has covered stories in war zones and disaster-stricken areas, he is no stranger to rugged travel conditions. However, he prefers a more comfortable approach to global exploration when his schedule allows. According to Vanity Fair, Anderson often flies first class on commercial airlines to give priority to his privacy and convenience. Also, while he has access to private jets through CNN and personal connections, he has been spotted at major airports boarding commercial flights like any other traveler. His travel destinations range from exotic retreats to artistic hotspots, but Europe is his favorite. Paris, in particular, holds a special place in his heart, and he frequently visits the French capital for work and leisure. For a second, let's talk about health and fitness. Anderson's disciplined approach to life extends to his health and fitness routine. Despite his demanding work schedule, he prioritizes exercise and maintains a strict workout regimen to stay in peak condition. According to Men's Health, Cooper follows a balanced fitness routine with weight training, cardio, and core workouts. He has worked with personal trainers to ensure that he stays fit and strong despite the pressures of his job. Running is one of his favorite exercises, and he has been spotted jogging in New York's Central Park several times. He also incorporates strength training into his routine by focusing on maintaining lean muscle and endurance. But then, his healthy lifestyle is not just about physical fitness. It also extends to his diet. He follows a relatively clean eating plan by avoiding overly processed foods and focusing on whole proteins, vegetables, and whole grains. In interviews, he has mentioned his love for simple, nutritious meals. Instead of convenience and junk food, he prefers fresh and organic ingredients. Interestingly, despite his healthy habits, Cooper has admitted to having a weakness for coffee. In a lighthearted interview with The Hollywood Reporter, he joked about drinking several cups of coffee daily to keep up with his hectic schedule. It's a small indulgence in an otherwise disciplined lifestyle. While many public figures indulge in excesses, Cooper's approach to luxury is subtle and thoughtful. His wardrobe is filled with timeless pieces, his homes are curated with taste and elegance, and his lifestyle is built around balance and discipline. Whether on air delivering breaking news or enjoying a rare moment of relaxation in the Hamptons, Anderson Cooper always shows his love for luxury. Early life and family background. Anderson Cooper is not your regular American journalist. Unlike his peers who saw themselves through school while owing much debt, Anderson was born into one of America's most famous and wealthiest families, the Vanderbilts. His mother, Gloria Vanderbilt, was a fashion icon, artist, and heiress to a massive fortune. Despite being raised in privilege, Anderson built his career independently to make a name for himself in journalism rather than relying on his family's wealth. While he comes from a well-off family, he has not been immune to tragedy, especially in his early life. In 1978, when Cooper was just 10 years old, his father, Wyatt Cooper, passed away during heart surgery. Then, 10 years later, in 1988, his older brother, Carter Vanderbilt Cooper, died by suicide at the age of 23. The loss profoundly impacted Anderson and pushed him to seek a deeper understanding of the world and human suffering. Going by what he told People magazine, "Loss is a theme in my life, but it also gave me a drive to understand stories of pain and resilience." Many people got to know Anderson when he started working at CNN, but his journalism career didn't start there. He took a path that many would consider unconventional. After graduating from Yale University, he worked as a fact-checker for Channel One News. Since he was eager to get real-world experience, he traveled without any company support to war-torn nations to film incidents with borrowed equipment. In 2001, he joined CNN, where he became a household name. His show, Anderson Cooper's 360 Degrees, is one of the network's most watched programs as it was known for its in-depth reporting and fearless coverage of world events. Cooper has reported on some of the most significant global crises, from war zones to disaster sites. Also, he contributed to the 60 Minutes, where he brought his striking journalistic skills to one of America's most respected news programs. Another trait that made him stand out was his ability to report with empathy and professionalism. This side of him has not gone unnoticed. It has earned him multiple awards, including Peabody and Emmy Awards. Time magazine once called him the most trusted name in news, to emphasize his reputation as an honest and dedicated journalist. Anderson Cooper has always been vocal about forging his financial path despite coming from old money. His estimated net worth is over $50 million, thanks to his high salary at CNN, reportedly around $12 million annually. However, when his mother, Gloria Vanderbilt, passed away in 2019, she left most of her fortune to charity. To the average person, that was an irrational thing to do. Still, they needn't worry because Anderson has stated in multiple interviews, including with Howard Stern, that he doesn't believe in inheriting wealth. In his words, "I think it's a curse. I am not interested in passing down a huge pile of money to my son. I want him to make his way." His devotion to hard work, journalistic integrity, and understated approach to wealth have made him a fascinating public figure. Anderson Cooper's real estate portfolio. Anderson Cooper may be known as a serious journalist and TV personality, but outside the newsroom, he has an eye for stunning real estate. Over the years, he has built an impressive property portfolio that shows his refined taste, appreciation for history, and love of quiet luxury. Let's look at this. From an elegant New York City penthouse to a classic Hamptons retreat and a historic mansion in New Orleans, each of his homes tells even a stranger that his lifestyle and personality are that of someone with great taste. As a longtime CNN anchor, Anderson Cooper spends most of his time in New York City. His primary residence is a breathtaking penthouse in one of Manhattan's most exclusive neighborhoods. Reports suggest the home is worth several $1 million, and it's easy to see why. The penthouse features floor-to-ceiling windows that offer beautiful views of the city skyline. Unlike some celebrities who favor extravagant, over-the-top decor, Anderson's taste is known for being minimalist while being classical. The space is decorated in neutral tones, with clean lines and modern furniture that create an atmosphere of sophistication. According to Architectural Digest, Anderson prefers a stylish and welcoming home. His penthouse includes an open-concept living area, a sleek kitchen with top-tier appliances, and a cozy library filled with books. Looking at his library, One can see why he made a fine journalist with a deep relationship with history and storytelling. This penthouse also has a private terrace where he can unwind after long days at the news desk. Though he lives in the city's heart, his penthouse always provides a sense of privacy and calm, giving off the perfect urban retreat. Another portfolio that belongs to Anderson Cooper is the Hamptons estate. When Anderson Cooper needs to escape the fast pace of New York, he heads to his estate in the Hamptons, which is located on the eastern tip of Long Island. This property is known for its beautiful beaches, high-end restaurants, and exclusive communities where celebrities and business elites own summer homes. Anderson's Hamptons property is a stunning beachside retreat that provides complete tranquility. Unlike his sleek New York penthouse, this home has a more relaxed and coastal-inspired design. Large windows allow natural light to illuminate the house, and the decor combines classic and modern styles with neutral colors and wooden accents to create a warm and inviting atmosphere. During the summer months, Anderson enjoys spending time here with close friends and family. According to Vanity Fair, he often hosts intimate gatherings and enjoys long walks along the shore. Given his demanding career, this home serves as the perfect getaway place where he can unwind, read, and enjoy a slower pace of life. That's not all. The Hamptons estate also has a large outdoor space with a swimming pool and a deck perfect for entertaining. Now, you are trying to wrap your head around the length of his wealth, but those two properties are just the tip of the iceberg. People who know him personally would tell you that the most unique property in Anderson Cooper's portfolio is his historic mansion in New Orleans. Unlike his other homes, which are sleek and modern, this mansion shows his immense appreciation for architecture and history. Anderson Cooper fell in love with the property because of its grand design and rich history. According to the New York Times, he worked on restoring and preserving many of the original features, including the complicated woodwork, large verandas, and vintage fireplaces. The home has timeless elegance, with high ceilings, large windows, and a distinctive interior that reflects the city's French-influenced style. Anderson has spoken about how much he admires New Orleans and its culture, which makes this home a perfect addition to his collection. Anderson Cooper's social life and elite network. Anderson Cooper is known for his professionalism and impressive journalism. However, he leads a rich and fascinating social life outside the newsroom. Given how he is surrounded by influential media, entertainment, and political figures, he effortlessly shuffles between high-profile events and intimate gatherings. Whether attending the Met Gala, vacationing with celebrity friends, or spending quality time with his son Wyatt, Cooper's personal life is luxury, exclusivity, and deep personal connections. One of Anderson Cooper's closest friendships is with television personality Andy Cohen. The two have been friends for years, and their bond has only strengthened. They frequently travel together, co-host CNN's New Year's Eve special, and support each other in personal and professional moments. Cohen has spoken openly about their friendship. He once told People magazine, "Anderson is like family to me. He's one of the smartest, most compassionate people I know." More than Cohen, Cooper's circle includes many other high-profile figures from journalism, Hollywood, and politics. He has formed friendships with stars like Kelly Ripa, Sarah Jessica Parker, and even the late Anthony Bourdain. His ability to maintain relationships across different industries speaks to his charm, intelligence, and the respect he commands in both media and entertainment. Despite being a respected journalist, Cooper is often seen at elite Hollywood and New York social events. He manages to maintain a balance between reporting hard-hitting news and enjoying the glamorous side of life. His presence at these gatherings is not just about socializing. It also tells a lot about his influence and deep-rooted connections in the upper tiers of society. Anderson Cooper is no stranger to luxury events, and one of the most prestigious gatherings he regularly attends is the Met Gala. This annual event, hosted by Vogue's Anna Wintour, is an exclusive fashion affair where the world's biggest celebrities and designers gather. Cooper's sleek and classic style makes him a perfect fit for the event, and he has been seen mingling with top-list guests while maintaining his signature composed demeanor. In addition to the Met Gala, he receives invitations to private gatherings and elite parties hosted by some of the world's wealthiest and most powerful people. He has attended dinners at the White House, private galas in the Hamptons, and VIP gatherings in Europe. While he enjoys these events, He approaches them with a journalist's curiosity rather than a celebrity's indulgence. Another thing that makes Anderson Cooper unique is his ability to balance work and personal engagements. Unlike some media personalities who immerse themselves in the celebrity lifestyle, Cooper remains focused. He carefully chooses which events to attend while ensuring they align with his interests and values. Even though he loves to enjoy the finer things in life, he never allows them to take precedence in his career as a journalist, family life, and parenthood.
A lot I know of my dad came from that book. And a lot of that I know about his family's history came from that. And I wanted to kind of write a letter to Wyatt about...
For a man like Anderson, people are always curious and want to know his private life. Despite his busy schedule and enviable career, Anderson Cooper's most cherished role is being a father. On April 2020, he announced the birth of his son, Wyatt Morgan Cooper, which he had via surrogate. The announcement was greeted with widespread support and speculation. During an emotional segment on Anderson Cooper 360, he described how fatherhood has changed his life. In his exact words, he said, "I never thought it would be possible to have a child, and yet here he is, a little sweet, healthy boy, and I can't be happier." When he was asked the reason behind his son's name, he said the name belonged to his father, and he gave it to his son as a tribute to his beloved father, whom he lost when he was only 10 years old. Many people had questions when Anderson surprised the world by announcing his son's birth. For one, there was no mention of Wyatt's mother. Instead, two women were involved in bringing Wyatt into the world. The first question for the layperson would be, how is that even possible? But the truth is that anything is impossible for a man as rich and influential as Anderson. In this case, however, one woman donated her egg to provide 50% of Wyatt's DNA, yet she is legally classified as nothing more than an egg donor. The other woman, who carried Wyatt for 9 months, endured labor, and brought him into the world, is labeled simply as a surrogate. Despite forming the deepest biological connection with Wyatt, she has no legal claim, no recognized maternal bond, and may never see him again. Beyond this, Anderson revealed that he will be co-parenting Wyatt with his ex-gay partner, Benjamin Maisani. The two men ended their romantic relationship in 2018, yet Cooper insists that Maisani is still family and wants him to help raise Wyatt. Even till now, surrogacy is a complex and controversial topic. Those who support it see it as a beautiful way to help people become parents, while critics argue that it turns women into mere biological machines and babies into commodities. Anderson has expressed deep gratitude to the surrogate, but does gratitude erase ethical concerns? Also, another concern that people have is who is raising Wyatt. While it is true that Anderson has requested for his ex-gay partner to be part of the boy's life, what do the two men know about taking care of a growing child, especially since the mother who carried the baby for the whole 9 months has been paid off? In this regard, the LGBTQ community has come to his defense. They said having a mother around does not always guarantee the well-being of a child. They even went further to cite examples of babies whose mothers died at birth. Indeed, the babies will turn out fine, as long as nannies and wet nurses are willing to do the job if the pay is good. In Anderson's case, though, we must agree that money is not the problem. Since the arrival of his son, many people have mistakenly thought his life would be easier since he didn't conventionally have a child. The truth is, balancing a career in journalism with fatherhood is no easy task, but Cooper has fully embraced the challenge. He has spoken about adjusting his schedule to spend quality time with Wyatt and be present for important moments. A quick scroll through his social media pages would show glimpses of his life as a dad. You would see videos of bedtime stories and playtime to prove that his son remains his top priority, despite his busy career. His approach to wealth and inheritance. Cooper stated in an interview with People magazine, "My mom made clear to me that there was no inheritance. She said she wasn't leaving me any money and I had to make my own way in life." Rather than feeling disappointed, he embraced this reality and used it as motivation to pave the way for his success. He passionately pursued journalism and built his reputation through years of on-the-ground reporting, covering events that the average person would consider scary or risky. His decision to reject the Vanderbilt wealth was not out of defiance, but rather a belief that true success should be earned, not handed down. Anderson's approach to money is unsurprising since he didn't have to rely on family wealth. Unlike some media personalities who indulge in extravagant spending, Cooper is relatively modest. He owns beautiful homes and enjoys a comfortable lifestyle. However, he is careful not to be wasteful. He has often discussed how he prefers investing in meaningful experiences rather than material excess. He also believes in giving back. Over the years, Cooper has donated significant sums to charitable organizations and causes he cares about. He has supported LGBTQ rights, journalism initiatives, disaster relief efforts, and medical research. He has also contributed to arts and education programs in honor of his mother. His belief in philanthropy can be traced to the idea that wealth should be used to help others, not just to accumulate personal luxuries. In an interview with the New York Times, Anderson explained, "I don't believe in passing down huge amounts of money. I think inheritance is a curse. If you think you're going to get a pot of gold waiting for you, it takes away your drive to work hard." For somebody who didn't inherit any wealth from his well-to-do family, it is important to know his plan for his son. When Anderson became a father to Wyatt Morgan Cooper in 2020, perhaps we know about Anderson today because he was not spoiled with any inheritance. However, this doesn't mean Cooper won't provide for Wyatt meaningfully. While he may not leave him a large sum, he is committed to ensuring Wyatt receives a strong education, experiences different cultures, and learns the value of hard work. He wants his son to understand that success is not measured by money alone, but by one's contributions to the world. In addition to financial independence, Cooper is focused on passing down core values, kindness, curiosity, and strength. He has often spoken about the impact of his late mother and father on his life, and he hopes to instill the same principles in Wyatt. He is raising his son in a loving and supportive environment to ensure that while Wyatt may not inherit a Vanderbilt-sized fortune, he will inherit a strong moral foundation. What do you think of Anderson's lifestyle? Which of them interests you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoy this video, like, share, and subscribe to this channel.